Senator McCain had this extraordinary exchange with journalists. This was immediately following the vote. He's speaking with The Advocate magazine's Carrie Eleveld and Metro Weekly's Chris Geidner.
Regulations are you do not go out and seek to find out someone's sexual orientation.
But Senator, that's
you
not
do not. That is the fact. That is the fact. I know the military very well, and I know what's being done. And what is being done is that they're not seeking out people who are gay. And I don't care what you say. I know it's a fact.
That's not what I say.
I don't care what you say, and I don't care what others say. I've seen it in action. I've seen it in action. I have sons in the military. I know the military very well. So they're not telling you the truth.
Senator, just to make sure,
we do not go out and seek out to find out whether someone. No one goes out to see whether someone is.
Private emails are not being searched.
We do not go out and see if someone is gay or not. We do not go out and find out whether someone is gay or not. I don't know if they are or not. I know they don't go out and seek to find out. They do not. They do not. They do not. You can say that they are. You can say that pigs fry.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to.
That is the case of MaddowAlmy, Senator.
Bring them to the office.
Bring them to our office. It is not the policy. It is not the policy.
But it is the case that it's happening, Senator.
It's not the policy. It's not the policy. It's not the policy. It's not the policy. You can say that it is the policy, sir, if you choose to. It's not the policy. I'll be glad to get that to you in writing.
Joining us now is Major MaddowAlmy, who, regardless of what Senator McCain believes is fact, was discharged from the Air Force under Don't Ask, Don't Tell after the military searched his private emails. Mike, thanks very much for joining us again.
Thank you, Rachel. It's good to be here again.
Let me get your response to what Senator McCain said today.
I was literally quite stunned when I first heard it. I just heard it this evening, and I was quite shocked. As you know, I testified before the Senate Armed Services Committee in March and told my story. Senator McCain was there. He sat 20 feet away from me, and he listened to every word of my testimony. For him to make that statement today that the military does not search private emails tells me that he either didn't listen to my testimony in this past March, he forgot what I said, or he's being deliberately deceptive with the American public about the true nature of Don't Ask, Don't Tell and using partisan politics over the interest of national security. The simple truth is the Air Force searched my private emails in 2005 in Iraq. During the height of the insurgency, they launched an investigation solely to look into my private emails, solely to determine if I had violated Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and to find whatever evidence they could use against me. And those emails searched in Iraq were the sole basis of my discharge from the Air Force, despite me never once making a statement to the Air Force that had violated Don't Ask, Don't Tell in my entire 13-year service career. So for Senator McCain to make that allegation, I'm just dumbfounded about where he comes up with that type of explanation, that type of an answer to a reporter. And to be quite honest with you, I'm very angry at that statement today.
At one point, Senator McCain volunteered, bring him to our offices, sitting there with Senator Lindsey Graham. Do you have any plans to try to visit Senator McCain or Senator Graham to tell them this in person, to remind them of what they already heard?
I would love to visit Senator McCain in person. I would love to shake his hand, and I would love him to look me directly in the eye and tell me that the military does not search private emails, because I know for a fact that that's not true. My story indicates that. My story is that the military violated Don't Ask, Don't Tell. They searched my private emails in Iraq, and they used those to throw me out. And that's just one example among hundreds of others of how this policy has been abused and violated to serve the purposes of the military. It's not there to protect gays and lesbians. It's there to throw them out. And this is just one more example of it, about how Senator McCain and some of our other leaders in Congress are out of touch with this policy and using partisan interest above national security. And this must stop.
Major MaddowAlmy, who was discharged from the United States Air Force after the military searched his private emails while he was serving during the height of the insurgency in Iraq in 2005. Mike, thank you for your activism, your service. Thanks for joining us tonight on short notice to respond to Senator McCain tonight.
Thanks for having me, Rachel.